Today we are learning English with friends, so let's get started. Hey there, how's it going? Thiago here, and welcome to another episode or video for the Media Corner series. The Media Corner is a series of videos here on the channel where every Sunday, whenever possible, I post a video teaching you some English with real media, with clips from movies, TV series, podcasts, interviews, songs. It's a fun way to learn the language. Today, I'm really excited because we are looking into one of my favorite sitcoms of all time. Aside from Two and a Half Men, I also love Friends, of course. So today we're going to be watching a clip here. And the clip is Ross cannot flirt. Ross can't flirt, and it's going to be great.
Hi, Chandler.
Hey, Caitlin, somebody got a haircut?
Ugh, I hate it. I look like an 8-year-old boy.
A nice detail here. Yeah, Chandler is sad. Somebody got a haircut. All right. When you go to the hairdresser or the barber for a haircut, that's how you say it. All right. So you say, oh, yeah, I got a haircut or I had a haircut. Never say, I cut my hair. If you say, I cut my hair, it means that you literally yourself cut your hair. I mean, some people do that. They cut their own hair at home. But if that's not you, don't say that. Oh, yeah, I cut my hair last weekend. No, you can say, I had a haircut or I got a haircut last weekend. Okay.
Yeah, well, if that was true, gym class would have been a lot more interesting.
Wow. Chandler speaks so fast here. Yeah. I mean, would have been, he just goes, would have been like really reduced really quickly. Would have been would have been a lot more interesting. Listen to that part again, but that was really fast.
Class would have been a lot more interesting.
You see? So again,
If that was true, gym class would have been a lot more interesting.
you see, it's almost like he's saying would be a lot more interesting, but I can hear a little bit of a bend here. Yeah. But the would have, he's just reducing it to a would have been like that.
It's $27 even.
Oh, okay.
The subtitles here are not really in sync, as you can see. I just got this video from YouTube. But she said it's $27 even. Did you see that? Let me take a look here. Yeah, you see? 27 even. It means that there are no cents, yeah? Not 27.50, 27.39, 27 even. Okay, that's what it means here.
$27 even.
Oh, okay. There you go.
Hey, where's the chicken?
Oh, it's in the back. The duck pissed him off.
When you piss someone off, you irritate that person, you anger that person. Yeah. This is a very informal, casual expression to piss someone off. Okay. Hey, you pissed me off the other day. Like, you really made me angry or mad about something.
Said that eggs came first.
Thanks. I'll see you later.
Okay, bye.
What the hell was that? What? The flirting.
By the way, guys, I mean, I think, if you clicked on this video, you know what flirting or flirt means. But, just for the sake of the lesson, let's quickly define. Yeah? So flirting is this act of talking to the opposite sex or even to a person who you are interested romantically, right? With, let's say, romantic intentions. Yeah. You talk to a person, you make some jokes, you talk in a cool way to kind of, demonstrate that you are interested romantically or sexually in the person. Okay. This is flirting. All right. You signal to the other person that you find the person attractive and you are interested. Okay.
Aren't you supposed to be going out with, I don't know, let's say my sister?
Yeah, because by this time in the series, Chandler is already dating Monica, Ross's sister. So Ross is like, "Hey, man, come on, what are you doing? Flirting with the pizza delivery girl? Yeah, I mean, you're already dating my sister. Come on."
I was not flirting.
Well, it was totally flirting. Somebody got a haircut.
Okay, first of all, the impression, uncanny.
Very nice word here, guys. Uncanny. Let's go back here. By the way, Chandler is my favorite character of all the six. Yeah, I love Chandler's witty humor, rapid responses, quick responses, and comebacks. His sarcasm, he's very sarcastic. He's my favorite. So uncanny In this context here, it means something that is not natural. It's unnatural. It's creepy, you know. So Ross was kind of trying to imitate Chandler flirting and wah 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 like that, right? So Chandler said, "Hey, the impression, what you're trying to do here, imitate me, uncanny. Yeah, that sounds super creepy or super unnatural. I don't sound like that."
Okay, first of all, the impression, uncanny. And second, that was not flirting. That was just casual conversation between two people. That is all.
You know, guys, one thing I love about Friends as a TV show is that the language they use here, the type of English they use, is pretty standard. I would say pretty easy and pretty simple most of the time. You know, so that's why it's a great show for language learning. I mean, I think all English teachers my age and older like Friends and learned a lot of English with Friends. We use Friends in our classes, you know, English learners in general. Yeah, many English learners have learned English watching Friends because, you know, I really think that maybe that wasn't the intention when they made the show, but the way the dialogues are written and delivered, it sounds so clear, so standard. So it ends up being a great show for language learning, for English learning. All right.
Yeah, right.
You want to see flirting? I'll show you flirting.
I'm good.
You see, I mean, this is a very simple sentence that you can use. Yeah, when you don't want a person to do something for you, or if you don't want to do something, you can say, "I'm good." You see, really cool, yeah, because maybe the person asks you, "Hey, do you want to do this?" You don't have to say, "I don't want to do that." You can just say, "I'm good." Or a person offers you something. "Hey, do you want a drink?" "I'm good." "You want more food?" "I'm good." You see, it's a simple way to say, "No, I don't want it. Thank you very much." All right.
Well, I was watching her the other day at the pizza place, and she was just so sexy and funny and has the cutest little like.
Okay, you know what? We don't need her measurements.
Yeah, Rachel here maybe is a little bit jealous, yeah, because they used to date. Yeah, Ross and Rachel used to date. Yeah, now they're not together here anymore. So yeah, okay, I got it. We don't need her measurements. We don't need her size. Yeah, we understand. You like her. Yeah, we get that.
Okay, pepperoni, pepperoni, pepperoni. Ross, I know she's pretty and you love her, but is she stupid? She forgot my vegetarian.
You see, guys, the language here is really simple, really straightforward, really standard. Yeah. I mean, I barely have to pause here to define something. I'm pausing to comment, but when it comes to definition so far, I think only the word uncanny that Chandler used earlier was a good one to define. Uncanny, something unnatural or creepy. But other than that, you see, it's pretty straightforward English.
This is perfect. She'll have to come back here with your pizza, and when she does, I will turn on the charm. Oh, Ross. Oh, I'm so glad you don't eat meat.
Did you hear the connected speech here? You don't eat becomes you don't eat. You don't eat. So he's dropping the T for don't and then joining the N before with the E sound for eat. So don't eat, don't eat. I'm so glad you don't eat. You don't eat meat. So listen to that part again. There's a little bit of connected speech there.
Oh, I'm so glad you don't eat meat.
You see, you don't eat meat. By the way, if you're looking to considerably improve your speaking and pronunciation in English, I really recommend you check out the app Elsa Speak. Elsa Speak is a really cool app that shows your mistakes in English pronunciation and speaking by using advanced artificial intelligence technology. It gives you a score on your pronunciation, fluency, and intonation, and you get precise feedback instantly to each and every single sound. You also get to learn a lot of vocabulary, phrases, and sentences for daily communication. One of the things I love about Elsa Speak is that it has more than 1,600 lessons and more than 40 topics for you to practice your speaking skills with AI. All right, so check it out. Let's practice a little bit of film genres here and word stress. Look at how cool the app is.
Animation.
Animation. You see?
Biography.
Biography. You see, I mispronounced the word. I misplaced the stress. So it's correcting me. Now let me try it again.
Biography.
Biography.
Suspenseful.
Suspenseful. Really nice, isn't it? Really cool, right? So if you're interested in getting the app, the links are here in the description of the video, also in the pinned comment below. There are 2 links. The first link allows you to download the app for free and try the pro membership for 7 days. And the second link gives you 50% off your first year as a premium member of the app. So do check it out. It can be a great companion to your studies, and links in the description.
See? Vegetarianism benefits everyone.
Pizza delivery.
I'll get it. I will get that.
Ross is also very funny, you know. He's kind of dorky, nerdy, you know.
Hi.
Hi.
So now let's see Ross trying to flirt, yeah?
One vegetarian pizza. It's $12.15.
Oh. By the way, if it makes you feel any better, I happen to like 8-year-old boys.
Okay, this is a nice phrase you can memorize. I happen to. When you say that to a person, oh, I happen to, blah, 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 it's usually to communicate coincidence, you know? For example, imagine your friend tells you, hey, I'm going to the mall now. See you later. And then you can say, oh, I happen to be going to the mall too. I have to buy something too. Let's go together. You see, you are communicating, oh, I happen to go to the mall too. I happen to be going to the mall as well. Like, you know, it's a coincidence that both of us are going. All right. Here, he's talking about her hair. Yeah. So as a coincidence, I like 8-year-old boys. He's kind of communicating something weird here. Let's see. Chandler's face is like, what?
What?
I mean, your hair before your hair. You said you thought that your hair looked like an 8-year-old boy's, and I'm just saying I like it. The hair.
That's what he meant, right? He wanted to say that he likes her hair, but the way he phrased that made it sound like he likes 8-year-old boys, and you know, it just makes him creepy. Yeah.
Thanks.
You understand, I don't actually like 8-year-old boys.
The subtitles are a little bit out of sync here, but yeah, he's kind of trying to correct the situation, and you know, it just gets worse. You know, have you been in a situation like that where you do something kind of wrong or something you're not supposed to, and then you try to fix it, but you just make it worse? Yeah, that's what's happening here. He's trying to fix it, but it's just going downhill, man.
You know, all I'm looking for is the money.
Here you go. Now stop bringing us pizzas, you.
I'm gonna try.
Ross was never very good at the flirting thing.
What? What are you talking about? It worked with you.
Oh, you know what? No, you're right. We met, you flirted, and then bam! 9 years later, you had me.
Yeah. So Rachel is saying that Ross was never very good at flirting, yeah? Or letting another girl know that he was interested, like taking the initiative, asking her out, that kind of thing, you know? He was never very good at that.
All right. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna.
You see, all connected speech here. You know what I'm gonna do? What I'm gonna do? That's going to do, right?
Gonna order another pizza, and when Kaylin gets here, I will show you how well I flirt. In fact, I will get her phone number, and not the one on the menu.
Really cool, because you know, Chandler is the character that usually has the quick, witty responses, right? So here, Ross and Chandler, they have already been friends for many years. So Ross knows Chandler very well, yeah? So he kind of anticipated. Ross was smart enough to anticipate what Chandler would probably comment, yeah, sarcastically, yeah, to make fun of him. So, not the one on the menu, yeah. So, I will get her phone number. Chandler will probably say, "Oh yeah, I mean, she can give you the menu," you know, like that's something like a snarky, funny comment. But he anticipated that. So Ross was smarter and faster here than Chandler.
Hey, oh, we can't keep eating like this.
By the way, guys, we can call this the opener or the opening line. So that's the first thing you say to a person, yeah, to demonstrate that you are interested or to start the flirting process, As an opener, that wasn't a very good opener. Yeah. Like, he tried to be funny, but, it has that vibe of, you know?
Hey, oh, we can't keep eating like this.
It's $12.50.
Okay. So,
That was so funny. Man.
you make the pizzas in one of those wood burning ovens?
No, actually, I think they're gas.
Gas.
Yeah. So wood burning oven is an oven that runs on wood. Yeah. You need chunks of wood to make the fire. Yeah. But she's saying, no, we use gas ovens. Yeah.
Wow. Intense.
Ross's face here, it's so funny, man, when he talks about gas, Again, he's trying to be cool. He's trying to impress her, but it's just not working.
Wood burning ovens?
No, actually, I think they're gas.
Gas. Wow. Intense.
And part of the humor here is that, we also call gas flatulence, right? Like, the gas that we have in our bodies, that you expel either, up or down, right? So that's also gas. So that's kind of the humor here as well. Yeah. Ross saying, oh, gas, intense. So it's not sexy at all. This topic of the conversation here is not sexy at all. And it's not making her want to go out with him at all. All right.
If this is the way all the Gellers flirt, we don't have a problem.
Hey, you know that smell gas has?
Oh God, man,
Yeah.
You see, she's already losing her cool and her patience. Like, yeah, I mean, just give me the money. Let me get out of here.
They put that in.
That's the speech, right? They put that in. So the T for put is dropped. And then he just pronounces the T for that. So put that. And then the T for that, the final one, becomes a flap T because of the vowel I in and. So that in. So the first T in put is dropped. And then the final T there of that is the flap T. Yeah. So put that in. Put that in. They put that in. They put that in. Listen again.
Yeah.
They put that in.
What?
The gas is odorless, but they add the smell so you know when there's a leak.
When gas leaks, you can smell gas in the room. Yeah, like, imagine you are at home and then, I don't know, there's a problem with your pipes there or something. And then you can smell gas leaking. Yeah. So when something leaks, it comes out, it gets out, but it wasn't supposed to come out. Okay. It wasn't supposed to get out.
Well, okay.
A lot of other gas smells.
You see, guys, that's it. So, he's trying to be cool. He's trying to be smart and funny, but, he's just not getting it, So when that happens, you see this. Yeah, it's kind of an awkward, weird situation. Both people feel embarrassed. All right. And that's part of the humor here. Yeah. Ross's inability to flirt. And that's all I have for you today. I hope you enjoyed watching a little bit of Friends with me here today. I hope you had some fun and learned a little bit of English. And let me know in the comment section below if you want more Friends clips here on the channel. And if you have any other suggestions of movies and TV series I can react to and teach English with. All right. Don't forget to check out Elsa Speak. This is a great app that can be a companion to your English studies, can help you with your speaking, pronunciation, stress of the words, and many other cool things. There are courses there as well that you can take. So The links are here in the description of the video, also in the pinned comment below. You can download the app for free and try it for 7 days, the premium version, I mean. But you can also get the full year of premium membership with 50% off. All right? The links are here in the description of the video. Do check them out. Okay? And of course, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. And thank you so much for your attention and for listening to me today. I'm Thiago. I'm signing off. Happy Sunday, and I'll see you soon in the next video. Bye-bye.